Hi, y'all. It's Jeannie from Bushnell Unscripted. Welcome back to another week of the 52-week Altered Playing Card Challenge. This week is week 9, and the prompt is time. Remember, there's no wrong or right answers for what that means. It's whatever it means to you, whatever that translates to. It's just a prompt to have you look at all of your things that you want to work with and try to have a cohesive theme, but maybe not. Maybe there's just an aspect of time in yours, whatever that means for you. Now, for me, thinking of time, looking at where I kind of want to go with this, again, it is all just an audition and try it and do it. Last week, I used the clear acetate, and we're going back to that because after I did that card, I still had another idea I wanted to try. So we're using acetate, and I know that I want to focus on the giving of time through handmade. That is a theme that has run through my life. Both my father and my grandmother, his mother, were very skilled with their hands. My grandmother was a professional seamstress, and she was always sewing. My father was a contractor, but he was also a crafter of many things. He had skills that were just incredible. He did beadwork. He also created leather works by hand. He created dresses. So time to me in handmade goods always translated to love as well. And looking at our snippets here, and this is a free download that you are more than welcome to use. I will provide a link below for you. At the link, you just go and download this. You can print it on regular copy paper or cardstock. I want to use the snippet lasting. Okay. So this is my process. I have my prompt, and then I take my snippet, and it kind of directs me from there. I hope y'all are well. It has turned very cold today. We are coming off of near 80 degrees last week, and now we're back. Our low tonight will be 20 degrees. It's very, very cold. Keeping the bird feeders stocked. The birds are, it's time for the doves to start having their broods. They are definitely, for lack of a term, getting busy with it. Let me tell you. Spring fever has caught on in my yard with these birds. All right, so we're going to take our card here. 6 of hearts. I just grab randomly out of my stash. It's not important what I grab. Got a new sander. And I'm just taking off some tooth. I like to get off some of that sheen so glue and things actually adhere better, and it gives it a little more distressed look, which I prefer, especially on the back of the card. Now, last week was the first week that I did something with the back of the card, but you can always do more. Oh, love it. All right, let's clean that up. Okay, So we're going to do just like we did last week. Let's bring in our cutting to make this a sliced open card. Just thinking about the sections that I want to turn back. Again, this is all up to you, how you want that to look, how much you want to peep out. I will be curling those up. Yeah, I kind of like that. Let's see what we've got here. Got my Cricut Pokey tool, which I really like. Nope. First, you know what we need. We need some good old distressing. I hope you're enjoying this series and you are able to participate. But if not, it'll be here for you whenever you're ready. Oh, love it. Maybe a little bit of black as well. Oh, I think that peeled off. It did. It took off my whole stickum. Too much strength there. Oh, I'm going to need some glue on that. All right. Too much strength. I got to do a little repair, y'all. A little bit. But I hope you're enjoying getting back into your craft rooms. I hope this is just a little push, to get you back, get you feeling inspired to play with your stuff. I might have to put some super glue on that. All right, I'm just going to use this for my hand while it dries. I don't know my own force today. Bring a little bit of this black soot in. Oh, that's good. Oh, I like it. Okay. Now, actually, I'm going to use that on the edges. I don't like a white edge. All right. Now, just going to work on trying to roll that back how you like it, tight or loose. Oh, I like that a lot. The extra tear there. Let's see about this paintbrush. A little softer curl there, but I want it, definitely want it at the end to be more tight. Okay, love it. There's a whole genre of busted canvases that use this kind of method where you take like art canvases and you do this. I've never made one of those, but oh, I love how that looks. Love it, love it, love it. All right. So what I'm thinking about this week is I'm going to have the acetate behind, but instead of last week, I had to cover it up just by how I created it. We're going to leave it clear because I really want there to look like we're just looking at something through this. All right, hands are a little bit cleaner there. Just messing with this acetate. I'd like them just a little bit cleaner. Okay, so on one of our other makes, I used this roll of these stickers that had a book theme and coffee theme. I also have another roll I haven't used yet that relates to sewing. And I just thought it would be perfect. Again, thinking about my grandmother. Now, I do sew, but I am not my grandmother. I am not a professional seamstress. Oh, it reminds me of her. She loved roses too. These are so pretty. I just love the sticker pack. Okay, it takes quite a while before it starts to repeat. All right, I think we're going to use this for sure. Just going to cut this here so it's a little bit more manageable. And now I'm just going to start auditioning everything I want to put I know that's going to be in there. Oh, I love these stork scissors. Don't know where those are going yet, but yes, please. love going through all of my grandmother's sewing things. Now, I didn't learn to sew from my grandmother. She always wanted to show me, and I was a little kid and had zero interest in learning how to sew. Now, of course, I wish I had her to show me and teach me things. But that is unfortunately way too late. That's how it goes sometimes. Especially when it comes to those we love. Sometimes we don't know that one day we'll want to know something. We'll want that skill. I love this pin cushion. I love pin cushions and teacups. I actually make those. Okay. So let's get this acetate glued down. Again, you can buy sheets of acetate, or you can use the acetate that comes in numerous packages. Just save it. And there's different thicknesses for whatever your heart desires. These scissors are like one of the best investments. I highly recommend if you have any arthritis or hand issues at all, or heck, you don't need that. If you just are cutting a lot, scissors that have this rebound spring effect really will save your hands. Okay. So now we've got that applied on the back. I really want to get this in there. Let's see. We're going to cut her right here at her post. And we're going to do our little tip of slicing that out, hopefully. Slicing the front of it. So these stickers aren't printed on the back. There are ones you can get that are. Mine are not. And those would be really good for this technique. So this might bother you, but I just wanted that open window look to this. So I hope it doesn't bother you too much. But if it does, change yours. It's okay. I love measuring tape. Let's see. Oh, I like that. Kind of using that as part of the design. Let's try it. Don't be afraid to try. I used to be really afraid to try different techniques for fear of messing up. And then I realized that was just the negative voice that I'd been raised with that told me, don't try to create your own. Just do what everyone else wants you to do. So I have to silence that a lot of the time. Oh, I like that. Do I want to take it around back? Sure, why not? Oh, I like that a lot. Let's move our prompt. It really wants to focus on that. There we go. Okay. I'm digging it. Just do what makes your heart happy here. This is your time to play, your time to create. Oh, I really, 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 really want that in there. Could have done that there, but I liked that too. Let's see what happens if I cut this close. So yeah, I used to go down to my grandmother's basement. For a long time, all of her sewing supplies were in the attic. Oh, and she didn't have air up there. It was like a million degrees. And I didn't go up there very often because it was just miserable. But when she moved a lot of her supplies to the basement, of course, it was nice and cool. And I would play in her drawers of rickrack and ribbon. It was lovely. Those are some of my favorite memories. We're just auditioning. Give yourself time to, I need to get off the piece now. Give yourself some time to try things. It's okay. This just feels really too large almost. I'd have to almost go to the outside over here. Then I really want some of that. We could do that. Let's just stick it on and we'll cut off the parts that don't work. Yeah, you want to come in under. So I definitely want that there. These stickers are nice because they're pretty malleable. And you can really stick them down how you like. It's like I know I have a bone folder. No, I don't want to take that to the back, so I'm just going to trim it and we'll be okay. Maybe. No, don't want to. Okay, I really like that. I like that pincushion teacup there, and I like our measuring tape here. We've got a button here, a couple of little buttons here. Cut off some plastic. We've got some ribbons. It's a little too matchy right there. Oops. We got some fabric bolts. Oh yeah, let's tuck those in over there. So let's start with this guy. Okay. Now, this is kind of the nerve-wracking part, is trying to get this in before they get stuck. Goodness gracious. We're going to adapt. And we're going to come in. I think that's the bottom. Yep. Nice. I like that a lot. Get some bolts of fabric. Our pretty little stork scissors we cannot forget to use. Put that up top. Okay. This says sewing time. In the good old days, time seemed to flow gently like a vintage melody playing on a gramophone. Isn't that the truth? Oh, there's some pretty scissors too. I love scissors. Oh. Oh, I love that. Let's get that. That'll tie in the base. Let's see. This one says sewing machine. Those were the days when laughter echoed through the air and happiness bloomed like a nostalgic bouquet. I don't even have a place for this, and I'm just grabbing it out like I know what I'm doing. I think it's going to go in here. No, not there. I want it to be more over there, I think. Let me see. Actually, no, I do want it at the back there, I think. Yeah, why not? I can always build on top of it if it's too much. Okay. I know, I covered up a little bit of the top of our fabrics there. I'm going to bring in a little bit. So I did, but that's okay, because we're going to add I can get it. Oh, I like that. add a little bit of division there. Oh, what did I do? Oh, stuck it back to itself. Of course I did. Okay. That is not coming off. I have to find another one. Oh, this is so pretty. Yeah, I don't want that super big one. I mean, I could put... I have a silver one over here. Oh, actually, you know what? What if I tucked in these buttons over here? It's a little larger than I want. Maybe that is what I want. Maybe that bobbin is what I want. Yeah, let's go with it. Don't want to scratch my acetate, but I want a little bit of... There we go. And then for that top, I could really... this thread here, which I love. Basically, I'm just collaging things that I think are beautiful. There's no wrong or right way. Just do what makes you feel good. This is your little window to play in. And you don't need permission for it to look however your heart desires. I love those little buttons. They're just fiddly. Yeah. Need something in that corner. Maybe a couple more. I just like those buttons. Of course, I just completely knocked that off somewhere. They're hard to find. It's probably in there. Hard. All right. We adapt. Got a little bubble in my sticker. I appreciate y'all being here to share this time and hopefully give yourself some permission to create. Sometimes we need that. Oh, I like that. Still, I like those buttons around the top. Just taking a moment. There we go. I'm going to, sorry, I keep moving out of the frame. So that's what we're looking at from the back, which is fine. I just like that window appearance of it. Tell you what, if it's got any print behind me, it wants to focus on that, I think, more than anything else. There we go. Sorry. It's having a trouble with that transparent background, I think. So yeah, I like the aspect of the transparency behind it. So I'm just going to outfit a few things more, I think. Could start thinking about where I want my snippet, actually. I know I want it a little shorter. I think I'm just going to put it right here in front. Yep. And all right, so we're going to put a little bit of bring in some stuff around our little snippet. Yeah, let's put a button there. Oh, pretty sure I went through the button on that one, but that's okay. It's all right. Little pretty button here. I'm thinking that I might have another little idea I want to do. Incorporate some vintage lace. I don't know. We'll try it. Let's see. If it is, then that'll be the little finishing touch. Oh, goodness. Some moments I'm really good at these, and then other times not so great. It's my only complaint. I know there's other people who are fantastic at these stickers. Clean up my edge here. Oh, come on. Okay, and I'm thinking I have this beautiful piece of vintage lace. I'm thinking about putting it on a pin. Putting it to just above the pin cushion. All right, let me get my pin. Okay, I found my little pins. Now, I think I like the black. And what if I think this piece of lace is so pretty. I've been holding on to it for a very long time. So what if take our pin, I think we need to put a little bit more through there. I kind of like the idea of just kind of twisting that around, maybe tucking it in here. Oh, I like that because the blue kind of picks up on the blue there. All right, I'm going to cut it. I'm going to go for it. I still have some left. And then I'm just going to put a little bit of glue. Underneath. Tuck it in. Put a little more glue. Just hold it. And then This is just kind of free flowing with the little pin there, which is a part of sewing. Like something over there, I think. That's two same colored. Oh, I like that one. I like that because you can see the pattern. All right. That's cute. I think that's really sweet. And I love that. It reminds me of my grandmother. Oh, I think that's really sweet. I'm glad I added that little piece. I hate to cut it because it is a vintage piece and I love it, but I've got to use my beautiful things, right? We've got to use them. Lasting. Because it serves me just as well on this card, creating this piece of art, as it would just hanging out in a box, right? Oh, I really like that. And for this one, I really enjoy being able to see behind it. Because if you wanted to have that in front of something with color or a piece of fabric, it'll look great. All right, y'all. That's what I've got for this week. That is my lasting week 9 mixed media card. I don't like all the sheen from the stickers, but when you look at it this way, it's not there, which is a great reminder to change your perspective, and you just might like the view better. Because when you can't change something that is permanent, the only way you can change is to look at it differently from another perspective. Thank y'all for being here. I hope you enjoyed this. I really liked it. Again, a whole new method of working with the acetate. The prompt is time, and we have reached our time. Thank you so much for being here. I look forward to what you're creating. Thank you for your comments. As always, I hope that you're keeping love and kindness on repeat. And until I see you, bye-bye.